And gently bring your hands together. Start rubbing them together. And place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. So you're going to start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back. And exhale as it comes forward. So those of you who are new to the class, just try to follow along as best as you can. And just try to keep pace. Whenever you feel like you need to relax, you can go into your child's pose and relax. Now let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back. And exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. So look as far over your shoulder as you can. Try to get the chin in line with your shoulder. And come back to the center and ear to shoulder. Good. Stop the practice. Interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back so that you're lifting the sternum up also. Your rib cage is stretched. Your upper back is also stretched. Keep lifting up. Now release the arms. Right hand on left knee and twist back. And then come back to the center. Once again, interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and back. And then release the arms, left hand on right knee and twist back. Try to open the chest, shoulders pushed back. And come back to the center. Place your hands flat on the floor in front of you. Walk forward and try to place your forehead, nose, or chin on the floor. And slowly walk back. Place your hand on either side of the knee, the right knee, and then walk forward. And again, you're going to try to place your forehead on the floor, as close to the floor as you can get it, and arms are reaching forward, especially the left hand. Gently walk back. And now the same thing on the other side. So you're going to walk forward. And extend the right hand more than the left. And you're continuing to get the forehead as close to the floor as you can. Good. And walk back. Now place your hand flat on the floor next to you, elbow on the floor also. And extend the left hand up. And look up at the ceiling from the underside of the arm. And come back. And now the same thing on the other side. So once again, you're going to extend the right hand out and look up at the ceiling from the underside of the arm. And come back. Now extend both legs out, wide apart. Place your hand on the floor and slightly walk forward. So try not to curve the back. You're pushing the groin into the floor. Push the back of the legs into the floor as well. And that's how the hamstrings are going to stretch in this position. And then slowly walk your hands back. And then the same thing on the right side. So you're going to walk the hands forward on the right. So it's still a gentle stretch for your sides and for the hamstrings. Do not go to your maximum. And then you're going to walk the hands back, and then the same thing on the other side. So you're going to walk the hands forward. Stay with the stretch. And come back. Good. Now, bring the legs back together and come on all fours. We're going to start with the Marjariasana. So your feet are on the floor, toes are on the floor, hands right under your shoulders. And as you inhale, drop your belly button down and look up. Extend the front part of the neck and look up. And as you exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve the back, and pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. One more time, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Now come back to your base position. And now we're going to start with the wrist stretches. So you're going to turn the hands so that they face you, and then turn them back. Once again, turn the hands until they face you, and then turn them back. And one last time. And now you're going to keep your hands so that the fingers are facing you, and then you're going to start to rock back and forth. And side to side. Good. Stop the practice. Bring your hands back to the original positions. Place your toes on the floor and lift your knees up off of the floor, and you're going to push the tailbone up, but don't worry about the knees. The knees can stay bent. You're just pushing the tailbone up. And then slowly, you're going to straighten one leg, then the other leg, gently walking in place. Yeah, continue pushing the tailbone up also. Don't allow the back to curve. The back is still straight. And then straighten both legs. Roll the thighs in. Push the tailbone up. Roll the thighs in. Push the tailbone up. Good. Now, bring your hands slightly closer together on the mat. And then you're going to bring the right leg forward on the outside of the right hand. Place the left knee on the floor. Look over your right shoulder at your left ankle. Feel that stretch on the side. You're continuing to push the hips down and look over your left shoulder or your right shoulder. Now, go back into your downward dog. And then the same thing on the other side. So left leg comes forward, right knee on the floor. And you're going to look over your left shoulder at your right ankle. Good. And then come forward, come back, and then bring the right leg forward in between the hands. Place the back knee on the floor, the left knee on the floor. Push the hips further down so you feel more of a stretch. And then rock from side to side. The rocking helps you in opening the hips up more. And it's a gentle opening. Good. Now, switch legs. Take the right leg back and bring the left leg forward. Right knee on the floor. And again, you're going to push the hips down and rock from side to side. Good. Good. And now bring the other leg forward as well. And you're going to stay here. Allow the arms to just dangle forward. Top of the head is also facing the floor. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, you're going to roll yourself up to a standing position. All right, let me just check how many people are in the class. All right. Okay, we have a full class today. All right. Okay, now let's start with the Surya Namaskars. Come to the front of your mat. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. We're going to do 12 Surya Namaskars today. Exhale, bend forward, bring your hands to the floor. Bend your knees if you have to. Inhale, take the right leg back. Exhale, take the left leg back. Now hold your breath. Knees, chest, and chin on the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, left side. Exhale, come forward, bring your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, take the left leg back. Exhale, take the right leg back. Now hold your breath. Knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, bring the left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, place your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, left leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, and chin on the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Place your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, and chin on the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. People who are new, just try to keep pace. If you need to rest, you can go into the child's pose. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, place your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, left leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, and chin on the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, place your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back. Knees, chest, and chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, left leg back, right leg back. Knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back. Knees, chest, and chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, left leg back, right leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. This is the 8th one. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. 10th one, inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, almost done. Exhale, come forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. All right, good job. Have a sip of water and go into your child's pose. Relax in the child's pose. In the child's pose, bring your toes together, knees wide apart, and extend the torso forward. So, you're extending the arms forward, forehead on the floor, and rest. And if your forehead doesn't touch the floor, then cross the arms and rest your forehead on the arms. Stay there. Okay, go ahead and stand up and come to the front of your mat with your feet together. Yeah, so you're coming to the front of the mat, feet are together. Now bend forward, place your fingertips on the floor, trying to keep the back straight. Place your fingertips on the floor. If you need to bend the knees, that's also fine. Try to keep the knees straight if you can. Fingertips on the floor. Keep looking forward. Extend the front part of the neck, look forward. And now going to Ekpada Uttanasana. So you're lifting the right leg straight up. So this is one-legged Uttanasana. You're rolling the thighs in. Good. Now bring the leg down. Then left leg goes up. Try these to the best of your ability. So you're rolling the thighs in, lifting the leg up. Good. Come back. Now place your hands on the floor and step back into your downward dog. Feet together in downward dog. And you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to lift the right leg straight up in three-legged downward dog. Push the heel out. Make sure the hips are squared. Then bring the right leg down. Left leg up. Again, this is three-legged downward dog. You're rolling the thighs in, allowing the hamstrings to really stretch, and bring the leg down. Now step forward with the right leg, then the left leg, and come up. And stand with your legs about 4.5 feet apart for your Trikonasana. You're going to turn the right foot out. Follow along as best as you can. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale out to the sides. Yeah. Now you're going to extend out, extend out, extend out, and place the right hand anywhere you can reach on this right leg and push the hips forward. Yeah. So Ritika, you can extend the legs out a little bit more. Yes. Focus on opening the chest. Everybody has to focus on opening the chest and pushing the hip forward and tightening the right thigh. Then the entire posture will become a lot better and a lot stronger. Good. Come up. Hands back on your waist. Right leg in, left leg out. So now the same thing. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. And now you're going to extend to the left side. The extension is also very important. It's not just coming down, but it's extending forward. And then place this hand anywhere you can reach on this leg. Take the other hand up, the right hand up. Push the hips forward. Expand the chest and look up to the ceiling. See if you can point your nose up towards the ceiling. And stay there. Stay there. Have the sense that the chest is open and the hips are also expressed fully. So they're open. The knee is tight. The right knee as well as the left knee. Good. Come back. Hands on the waist. Now we're going to do Parivrita Trikonasana. So you're going to turn the right foot out and the left foot in so that you can face forward. Face towards the right side. Good. Now, inhale, take both hands up. And as you exhale, you're going to bend from the waist and place the left hand on the floor in front of your right foot and extend the other hand up. So you're twisting. Parivrita Trikonasana. Push the right hip back. Make sure the hips are squared. You will feel a stretch on the sides and on the glutes. Good. Come back, hands up, hands on the waist, and turn to the other side. Here, sometimes the balance is a little challenging, but if you tighten the knees, then it becomes a lot easier. Now, inhale, take both hands up, try to keep the knees tight. Today, just follow along to the best of your ability. Now, as you bend forward from the waist, place the right hand on the floor in front of the left foot and take the left hand up. Keep pushing the left hip back. Stay. Breathe. Tighten both legs. Breathe. Good. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, hands back on the waist. And walk your legs in, shake the legs out. Yeah. Good. Now, once again, extend the legs wide apart. So today we're going to work on a lot of standing postures, and around 7:30 we're going to go onto the floor for our seated asanas. Okay. Now turn the right foot out to the side. We're going to do the warrior 2 posture. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale out to the side. Now bend the right leg and sink down into Virabhadrasana 2. Chest open. Stay here. Exhale. Exhale. Refrain from going forward. You're keeping the chest completely aligned. The spine is perpendicular to the floor. Good. Now straighten this leg. Right leg in, left leg out. Good. Now bend your left leg at the knee and sink down, making sure that the knee is opening to the back. It's not bending forward. Keep the knee open. Hold it. Breathe. Exhale. Exhale. Good. Now straighten the leg. And now you're going to come back to the first side. So the right side out, right leg out. You're going to inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, take the hands out to the sides. And then bend your right leg. Now you're going to come into Parshva Konasana. So you're going to take the right leg, right hand, place it on the floor, extend the left hand out to the side. and stay here. Stay here. Exhale. When you get tired, focus on the exhalation. Now from here, we've done this before. We're going to come into Trikonasana. Take the left hand up to the ceiling and then straighten your right leg. Make this posture into your Trikonasana. Yes. Good. Now come up, hands back on the waist, right leg in, left leg out. Now again, warrior two on this side. So you're going to inhale, take the hands all the way up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now bend your left leg. Yeah, keep that sense of opening and expansion on the hip. And then take your left hand, place it on the floor behind your left leg. Extend the other hand out. Keep the chest open. Try your best. The people who are new, try your best. Focus on your breath. Keep exhaling. Now, extend the right hand up to the ceiling and make this posture into your Trikonasana. Yes, push the hip forward. Hold it. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Good. Come up. Hands down. Walk your legs in. Good. And shake the legs out. Good. Okay. Now have a seat. And you're going to extend your left leg forward, right leg in for Janu Shirshasana. So for Janu Shirshasana, instead of just going straight forward, what you're going to do is you're going to lift the left hand straight up. Remember, the right leg is out, left hand you want to lift straight up. And then bend forward and hold the outer edge of your right foot with the left hand. If you need a rope for this or a belt for this, go ahead and use it. Do this along with me. And now slowly you can start walking your right hand out to the side in an attempt to open the back, the shoulder blades also. So you're walking the right hand out and pulling yourself forward with your left hand. Yeah, for those of you who know you have tight hamstrings, push the leg down. Extend that skin of the back of the leg flat on the floor as much as you can. Good. Come back and now switch legs. The key is to focus on your breath. Keep inhaling, keep exhaling. Yeah. Now, so the left leg is out. You're going to lift the right leg straight, right hand straight up. And you're going to bend forward, hold the outer edge of your left foot with the right hand. Extend the left hand out to the side. Walk that left hand out. Bend your elbow. Come forward. Come forward. Stay here. Keep exhaling. Those of you with tight hamstrings, push the hamstrings down. Push that thigh down. Exhale. Exhale into the stretch. Good. And come up. Now both legs forward. Both legs forward. Now, first you're just going to interlock your fingers together and extend the arms up. Yeah. Focus on the sitting bones. So you're connected to the floor through your sitting bones. You're pushing the sitting bones down and you're extending the arms up. So lift the arms up, tighten your elbows. There's an extension from all across, from the base of your spine all the way up to your wrists. So feel that extension on both sides of the body. And then bend forward and hold the outer edges of your feet. And stay there. Now if you are unable to keep the legs straight, it's okay to bend the knees slightly. You can bend the knees slightly also. Yeah, you can bend the knees slightly, but keep the chest open. Keep the chest straight. Yeah, keep the back straight. For those of you who are able to hold, again, keep the back straight. Bend your elbows and try to come further forward, but you're still trying to keep the back straight. Good. Good. And come up. Now, fold your left leg and place it on the thigh, on your left thigh, sorry, on your right thigh. Yeah. And for those of you whose knee is floating in the air, you can place a block under that knee to kind of stabilize it. And then lift your left hand up, extend forward, and hold the outer edge of the right foot. Yeah. Now imagine that you have to squeeze this left foot between your thigh and your abdomen. And you're keeping the back straight and trying to squeeze this foot into your thigh, between your thigh and your abdomen. Extend your right leg out. Yes, this changes even though this is a forward bend, it changes the way the muscles react and the muscles behave. So you may feel an additional stretch on the lower back in this posture. Come back up. Now left leg forward, right leg bent. And once again, you're going to lift the right hand up and extend it forward and hold the outer edge of the left foot with the right hand. Again, focus on that right foot, squeeze it in between the thigh and your abdomen, and walk your left hand forward. Notice the change in the hamstrings, notice the change in the lower back, and maybe even on the spine. Stay. And slowly come up. Good. Now, bend your right leg at the knee and lift your left hand up, and you're going to do a little twist here. Don't go to your maximum, it's just a small twist. So you're trying to open up the chest. If you're able to, you can straighten this hand, otherwise you can just keep the hand here. Roll both shoulders back. Relax your abdomen. Breathe, exhale. Breathe. Yeah. Good. Come back to the center. Now the same thing on the other side. So you're going to bend your left leg. Extend the right hand up and twist and place the elbow on the outer edge of the left knee and twist to the other side. Continue to exhale. Don't harden your abdomen. Don't harden the abdomen. So we did the standing postures, which strengthen the lower body, which got your the energy flowing into your body. Then we did the forward bends to extend the spine forward. Now we're doing a little bit of a twist to further make the spine more flexible and supple. All right, and come back. And now lie down on the floor. Lie down on the floor. And you're going to extend the hands out to the side so that the palms are facing down. And then lift your hips up and slightly move them to the left side of your mat. So you're just slightly lifting the hips up, pushing them to the left side. And now drop both knees to the right side of the body, to the right side. Look to the left. It's a small twist for the spine. Relax your abdomen again. If you feel that there's a slight tightness or pain on the side, try to exhale and see if that makes a difference. Good. Come back to the center. Now, again, you're going to lift the hips up slightly, move to the right side, move the hips to the right, and then drop both knees to the left side, look to the right. And again, keep exhaling. Try to keep the abdomen soft. And now you're going to come up and get ready for your Chatuspadasana, also known as Setu Bandhasana. So you're going to bring your feet close to your hips and hold the ankles. If possible, hold the ankles with your hands. If you're unable to hold the ankles, you can also place your hands on the floor. And if you are holding the ankles, make sure your thumbs are also where your fingers are. So the thumbs are not, you're not holding with the thumb on one side, fingers on the other. all of your 5 fingers are on the same side of the ankle. Now you're going to lift your hips up and come into Chaturpadasana. Try to lift up as high as you can. Tuck your shoulders in under your body and lift up. Lift the hips up. Roll the thighs in. Do not allow the knees to splay outward. Stay. Allow the back of the neck to extend on the floor. Push the chest into the chin and stay. Good. Slowly come down. And we're going to do this once again before we go into the Yoga Nidra session for the day. Once again, hold your ankles if possible, otherwise place your hands on the floor. And then slowly lift your hips up, lift the hips up, tuck the shoulders under your body. Keep the knees pulled into the body rather than splaying out. Push the hips up, push the chest into the chin. Allow the chin and the chest to come close to each other. The entire sole of the foot pushed into the floor. And lift up. Good. Release. Release. Now hug your knees into the chest. Rock back and forth and side to side. And then turn to the right. And then come up into any comfortable seated meditative asana. Yeah. Hi Medha, welcome to the class.
Hi guys, good morning. Wonderful morning to practice.
Yeah.
Rainy and nice. How was your practice? All good?
I think everybody's on mute.
All right. Let's get to practice then and have the talking session after the practice, right? So turn around, lie down. I was thinking that maybe you may not need a blanket, but it is rainy and cold outside. So Yoga Nidra is a practice which makes your body cold. So if you are somebody who feels cold quite easily, please go pick up a blanket, come back. Also, if you have any kind of neck strain, or if your head gets heavy quite easily, then fold a blanket and put it under the head as you do Shavasana. But if all of this is not something that you need, then go ahead, lie down to Shavasana. You can turn around, head down.
5 minutes or maybe 2 minutes just to get everything.
Yeah, no problem. We'll start quite late. So, cool. Just lie down and relax if you don't need anything else. You can join too, Pragya.
Yeah, all right.
If you're already quite settled in Shavasana, you can bend your knees for the next couple of minutes. Just making sure that your abdomen and your lower back are quite rested. Take some time to breathe into the abdomen. Yoga Nidra is a practice of active relaxation. Now we spend our entire class when we're doing asana, voluntarily controlling the body, right? Voluntarily engaging different parts of the body. Yoga Nidra is a practice where you voluntarily do the opposite. Voluntarily let go of the body. Sometimes it's harder than it looks because we don't even know the different parts of the body that we are keeping tight. So the first preparation for Yoga Nidra is to make sure that you are in the frame of mind to completely let go. And this is where just this preparation of breathing, of allowing the body to settle down helps. So if you're quite settled here, go ahead, stretch your legs out. Making sure that you take enough space for every joint. So imagine that you're stretching your legs out of the hip sockets and letting it flop to either side. You don't need to keep the legs active in any case. Stretch your hands out of the shoulder sockets. You can take it slightly away from you if you want to, giving a bit of space for the armpits. Remember, we're going to be lying down here for the next 20 minutes. So right now, it's very important to make yourself as comfortable as you can be. The neck, the back side of the neck, very gently stretched out so that, the chin is very gently close to the chest. The back side of the neck has no creases. Now the back, the upper back, the mid back, the lower back, all comfortably down on the floor. If you feel like the lower back is not fully down, you can bend your knees, lift your hip, make sure that the entire spine is completely down, and then stretch your legs out again. And once you are settled here in a posture, start scanning the whole body from head to toe, rapidly scanning the entire body to check if there's any tightness with or without you knowing. Scan the entire body for tightness. And if you feel that any part is tight, tell yourself to relax, to let go. Almost as though you are melting onto the floor. The eyes gently closed and the eyeballs drop to the back of the socket because we don't need the eyes anymore. The jaws relaxed, no tightness in the jaws, the lips gently touching each other, and the tongue placed in a position that feels comfortable. Now go to the smaller joints, the toes, the fingers. Any tightness, you can release it. You can stretch your fingers and toes out and then drop it down in case you feel that there is any excessive energy in the extremities of the body. Now, once you become comfortable here, tell yourself that you will not move. Take a couple more breaths to make any final changes that you would need to in Shavasana. And once you feel like, all right, I'm comfortable now, tell yourself that you will not move. Yoga Nidra is a practice where we stop the physical gross movement so we can slowly start becoming sensitive to the deeper, subtler movements. At different points as you lie down in Shavasana, you may feel the urge to move, but slowly resist that temptation to move. Watch it instead. Unless you're really, really very uncomfortable, don't move. Now slowly become aware of the entire body lying down on the floor, becoming sensitive to the parts of the body that are touching the floor. The head, the shoulders, back, calf, hands, hip. Becoming aware of the entire body lying down on the floor. Take about 3 giant breaths. And with each breath, voluntarily drop the body down to the floor. And now slowly become aware of all of the sounds that you can hear. You're hearing like a radar, seeking out different sounds around you. But you're not really interested in where the sound is coming from or what is causing the sound. You're listening to the sound, staying with it for a couple of breaths, and then moving on to the next. rapidly shifting between sounds, but noticing every sound that is around you. Keep shifting from sound to sound, starting with the most distant sound that you can hear, the faintest sound. And slowly work your way towards closer sounds. Like you're zooming into the sounds just around you, the sounds on the road, the sounds inside your building, the sounds inside your room, the sounds just around you. And now the sounds inside you. It could be your heartbeat, it could be your breath, but the sounds inside you. We now start the practice of Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is a practice of active listening while the body is completely passive. It is a practice where, as you start getting more and more relaxed, you may feel sleepy or you may drift off into your own thoughts. And whenever you notice either of these happening, find a way back to my voice and continue to listen to instructions and follow them. We now take a sankalpa. A sankalpa is a resolve that goes very, very deep in the practice of Yoga Nidra. A sankalpa is generally something that we deeply want, deep within our heart, to inculcate in our lives. If you already have a sankalpa, then go ahead, repeat it in your mind 3 times. But if you're not very sure about what to take as your sankalpa, just keep figuring out what you truly, deeply want from within. And then, in a language of your choice, pick up a sankalpa with a simple sentence, a positive sentence that you can repeat. Repeat your sankalpa 3 times. And slowly become aware of your entire body. Now I'm going to call out different body parts. And as you follow the instructions, become aware of each body part. Find that body part in your mind and relax that body part before moving on to the next. Starting with the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger. Try not to move these parts, just passively relax it as a mental instruction. Ring finger, little finger, the palm of the right hand, behind the palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, arm, and shoulder. The right armpit, the right side of the chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, and ankle. The right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the fifth toe. All the toes of the right foot, the ball of the right foot, the arch of the right foot, the right heel, the entire right foot, the entire right leg, the right side of the torso, the entire right hand, the entire right side of the body. Scan the entire right side of the body. and relax the entire right side of the body. Becoming aware of the left side of the body. Left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. The left palm, behind the palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, arm, and shoulder. The left armpit, the left side of the chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the fifth toe. All of the toes on the left foot, the ball of the left foot, the arch of the left foot, the left heel, the entire left foot, the entire left leg, the left side of the torso, the entire left hand, the entire left side of the body, the entire left side of the body, and the entire left side of the body. Now scan the right and the left sides of the body. Become aware of the right and the left sides of the body. Relax the right and the left sides of the body. Now slowly shifting your awareness to the back side of the body. The right and the left heel, calf, behind the knee, the hamstrings, the hip and buttocks, the lower back, mid back, upper back, the entire back, the shoulder blades, the top of the shoulders, the back side of the neck, the entire spine from the sacrum to the neck, the back side of the head, the entire back side of the body. Now the top of the head, the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes, the right eye, the left eye, both the eyes, the eyebrow center, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, the right nostril, the left nostril, both the nostrils, the entire nose, the right cheek, the left cheek, both the cheeks, the right ear, the left ear, both the ears, the upper jaw, the lower jaw, the upper lip, the lower lip, the floor of the mouth, the roof of the mouth, the base of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the entire mouth cavity, the chin, the entire face. Relax the entire face. Relax the entire face. The front part of the neck, the shoulders, the front part of the chest around the neck, the lower chest, the abdomen, the pelvis, the entire front part of the body. Now rapidly scanning different parts of the body, the right side, the left side, the back side, the front side, the upper part above the navel to the head, the lower part below the navel to the head, the left side, right side, front side, back side, lower part, the upper part, the entire body. Relax the entire body. Relax the entire body and become aware of the entire body. Become aware of the entire body. Now slowly allow the body to fade into the background as you become highly sensitive to your breath. You're not really controlling the breath in any way, just like you did not control the body. You're simply watching, becoming aware, and allowing the breath to naturally move in and out by itself. Regular, natural breath. Noticing the different parts of your breathing system that you use for this process of breathing. Starting at the nose tip, notice the nostrils and slowly follow the path that the breath takes to reach the lowest part inside the body. As you inhale, and slowly follow its way back up and then down the nostril as you exhale. Following the regular path of breath, the route that the breath takes. As the breath goes up the nostril and reaches the eyebrow center, it starts to go down towards the torso. So visualize that there is a hollow pipe between the eyebrow center and the navel. And each time you inhale, you're breathing down into the pipe, up to the navel. And each time you exhale, the breath goes from the navel up to the eyebrow center and then out the nostril. Watching this hollow tube between the eyebrow center and the navel, and continuously noticing the breath, noticing the interplay of the inhalation and the exhalation along this pipe. Do not sleep. If you feel like you're drifting, come back to the breath, come back to the pipe between the nostril and the navel. The eyebrow center and the navel. Now, slowly, as we start becoming more aware of the inhalations and the exhalations, let us notice the sound that the breath makes as it moves down this pipe to the navel and up this pipe to the eyebrow center. Now slowly we're going to chant a mantra each time we inhale and each time we exhale. As we inhale from the eyebrow center to the navel, chant so. And as you exhale from the navel to the eyebrow center, chant hum. Inhaling so, exhaling hum. This is a mental chant. Chant as loudly as you can as you inhale and as you exhale within your mind. Inhale so, exhale hum. And now we're going to do this 10 times, counting backward. As you breathe, you're aware of your nostrils, you're aware of the chant, and you're aware of the count. If you lose count in between, that's okay. Restart at 10. Keep noticing this channel between the eyebrow center and the navel. Now very slowly return to this channel between the eyebrow center and the navel. Continue to chant, but you can stop counting now. Now slowly with the next exhalation, become aware of your eyebrow center. The space between the eyebrows. This is also understood as a space in front of your closed eyes, which is generally dark, which is generally endless. And in this space, recall your sankalpa, the mental resolve that we started the practice with. Visualize the sankalpa as letters in the space, and then read it out 3 times with the same feeling that you took the sankalpa in the first place. Repeat the sankalpa in your mind 3 times. Slowly become aware of your regular natural breath. Back to the channel between the navel and the eyebrow center. And now slowly become aware of the entire root, all the way up to the nostril. Now bring your awareness back to the whole body. Feel the weight of the entire body on the floor. Remember that you're lying down doing the practice of Yoga Nidra. Visualize the entire body lying down on the floor. And in that visualization, see if you can remember the color of your mat, the color of your clothes, the things outside, around you in the room outside. Slowly opening yourself up to the world outside. Start listening to the sounds outside. But this time, actually paying attention to the sounds. The sound of the rain, the sound of people talking, the sound of vehicles moving. Start noticing these sounds. And slowly bring your awareness back to the whole body. Getting ready to break the monotony of the body, to break the stillness of the body. Take the time to prepare to move. And when you feel ready, make gentle movements. Move your fingers, move your toes. Keeping your eyes closed throughout. Stretch your whole body. You can take your hands above the head, put your feet together, and stretch your hands and legs. Open up. And slowly turn to the right, curl yourself. Taking some time there. You can use your hand as a support. If you've already sat up, it's okay. And when you feel ready, sit up to a comfortable posture, keeping your eyes closed. Let's end today's Yoga Nidra practice by bringing the hands to the heart. Chin down to the chest. Take a minute to give away this entire practice to the whole world. Let the whole world benefit from what we did today. Rub your palms, create a lot of heat. And then slowly put it to your eyes, your face. Now look into your palms, blink your eyes open. And that's the end of practice. If you notice people around you who are still sleeping, then be gentle on them because this practice takes you quite deep. So you can move their toes and see if they wake up. All right, so how do you feel, everybody? I think you might have to unmute yourself now.
Let me unmute all. All right. Thanks, Medha. That was highly relaxing. A few of us may have fallen asleep in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, that generally happens when you start a Yoga Nidra practice. When the moment we are able to relax, there's so much that we're holding already that our mind immediately puts us to sleep, right? So it's absolutely okay if you sleep in Yoga Nidra initially, but the quality of sleep that you get in Yoga Nidra is so much better than your regular sleep, right? So it deeply relaxes your nervous system. But over a period of time, if you can stay awake while being completely relaxed, that has much more benefit than even falling asleep. That's all right. It's a practice. It takes time.
And a little
How does everybody feel?
A little bit about yourself also, Medha, like where do you teach your studio in case anybody is looking for online yoga classes, because I believe you guys are doing online classes as well. If somebody wants to do Yoga Nidra, maybe you guys are doing it daily somewhere.
Yes, so we do have daily Yoga Nidra classes. A little bit about me. So I'm one of the co-founders of the studio called Amrutha Bindu Yoga. We have our studio in JP Nagar, but right now I guess it's redundant because of the lockdown. And we do a lot of things. We have courses, we have workshops, we have regular classes. We also do personal sessions, and we are very interested in the application of yoga everywhere. So if you're interested in Yoga Nidra as a practice by itself, we do have an online Yoga Nidra class. But more than this, I'm interested to know how your experience went today. How do you feel?
Any questions, anything?
How many of you got bored while watching the breath? No? Were you able to do it? Some bits? Were you drifting in and out?
I have a question.
Then.
I couldn't stay in the with my legs flat on the floor for a very long time. My back was getting arched and it was painful. Although I had done the adjustment that you had asked for. So in that case, is it okay to bend the legs and try this and let it fall if it falls?
It is okay. It's absolutely okay, because see, Yoga Nidra can't be done in a place where you're uncomfortable, because that's when you can't go deep into the mind, right? But instead, you can do this where you keep a bolster or a couple of pillows under the knee. So it's actually relaxed. There is no curve in the spine, but you're able to do the practice much better. So it's okay. So that's why we have all of these adjustments, right? So like hardliners generally don't allow you to wear a blanket, put a blanket under the head, none of those, right? But this is a practice. It is a practice, right? It's not a one-time thing. It is something that you build up.
Can you do it yourself, or you always have to have an instructor to take you through it? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think Medha's internet is slow. Just give her some time. It's a guided meditation. See, I doubt you can do it on your own. You can have a recording and do it, with a recording, but alone, no, this wouldn't be possible. Any other questions? Has anyone done this before?
We did once with you at Vishnu's farm, Pragya.
Okay, yeah, in PRTC.
In the park, we did it.
Did anyone have problems like focusing on this? Or did you guys like find it okay? Were you able to follow the instructions? Were you able, or, were you just complete? Okay.
Once in a while, I caught myself snoring.
Okay. Is anyone feeling tired? Or is everybody feeling refreshed? Or is there no change?
Refreshed. Body is feeling light.
I feel like I slept really well.
Just one. Medha's calling.
Feeling very good.
Hello? Hey, we're still there. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
But what was that?
Okay. All right.
She said make us some color.
Okay, so I'll pass that message on. Okay, so that was Medha. She's having signal issues, so she may not be able to log back in, but she's saying that she is reachable at medha@amruthabinduyoga.com. These guys are everywhere. Like, they have a website, they have a huge social media following, so you can actually reach out to her. You can reach out to her on Instagram also. I've tagged her everywhere. But yeah, these guys, they're doing Yoga Nidra sessions in the evening. And I've heard a lot of good reviews about it. I'm going to try a session. I've heard a lot of good reviews about those Yoga Nidra sessions. They basically take you very, very deep, into your, I say subconsciousness, but that's like a tall claim. But these sessions are they're really helpful, it's like relaxing from the inside out. So I like in my experience, I've seen like a lot of people, they feel there is a tendency to feel a lot like tired also sometimes after Yoga Nidra, but that's because like you have so much tiredness inside you. But on the whole, I've seen that, you end up feeling very refreshed. They say 30 minutes of Yoga Nidra is equal to 4 hours of deep sleep. And I have seen a lot of people who say that. They do say that I feel like I've had like a good night's rest, So again, like Medha was saying, it's a practice. It doesn't happen in one sitting. it does take a while to get to that level where you can like instantly, you know, sort of like get your body to relax, get your mind to relax. But it's worth exploring. It's a very interesting interesting aspect of yoga. You know, it's a very interesting, it's a very different kind of you know, it's different from asana. It's more going inward, so it's quite interesting. So yeah, I was asking, is anyone feeling tired? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anyone feeling the same as you were before the session?
Feeling much better.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like the immediate impact of Yoga Nidra. So anyways, if you have any questions, you can ping Medha. You can ask me. I can reach out to her as well. And yeah, if there's nothing more, I will see you guys on Friday. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm planning on having more such sessions, not for Yoga Nidra, but maybe for other types of yoga as well. Or maybe I could tie up with a teacher for Yoga Nidra if you guys really are liking this. But yeah, I'm hoping to do a lot more of these sessions going forward. Yeah.
Can we not do them in our time of that 1 hour? Can we continue please our 1 hour and maybe have extra time for that?
For Yoga Nidra, yeah. So that's why I'm saying like that these guys are doing the sessions already, and they do it from their studio, and they have several teachers, and like their senior teacher is called Sandeep. And when you attend his class, like you should really try it out. When you attend his class, it's like the first sentence, you're in that mode. His first, like something about his voice, something about the way he does it. It's like the first sentence itself, and you're totally in that mode of relaxation. So you should definitely try it out. I will see what I can do. But it's, you know, once a week, twice a week, it's good to, and especially now that it's accessible, you know, everything is online, it's accessible. You should definitely try it out. But yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Wait, let me just take a picture. Wait. I wish Medha was in the frame, but she's not. So can we just do a namaste and I'll just take a picture of all of us? Okay. Smile. All right. Thank you guys. I will see you on Friday now. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Then I don't feel like going back to sleep.